banna ba tla o hlaza.
Don't ever wear your insecurities on your sleeves in this industry because they're going to use it against you. Avoid this by all means necessary. With that said, hi and welcome back to the channel. Come closer, class is in session. So today I'll be talking about Rorisang and her crashing out online, telling women to stay away from her husband, right? Now, there's a few questions I'm asking with this video. The first, is she an insecure married woman? Number two, is she giving off bird behavior? Now, bird is a new word that is used and it's associated to women, right? Now, the definition, if I'm correct, it says a woman who gives up her respect and dignity in order to support and love a man, those type of vibes, right? Now, Rorisang is an actress, influencer, and content creator. So it depends on which season she's in and then she changes, right? And I think that she should start taking advice or looking at her fellow actors and actresses in this industry. They hardly post their partners, their family members, their loved ones, their children, simply because of such things, right? Now, the public is going to irritate you. The public is going to get under your skin. Don't allow them, right? And the public has this thing of running with certain narratives. Now, when you're a public figure or an influencer, content creator, your social media platforms are used to create opportunities and open doors for yourself, right? You are watched. Literally, you are watched. You are watched by casting directors who'd like to work with you one day because of your content. You are watched by your fellow actors and actresses in the industry who are able to recommend you and mention you in rooms full of opportunity. You are watched by production houses who love your content and think they'll work with you one day. So for you to deactivate your TikTok account or social media platforms when you are in this industry, that is self-sabotage. Regardless of the situation, regardless of how you're feeling, this is show business. You need to get it together, right? So advice I'd give is that come back on social media, right? Act like you're not feeling what you're feeling. If it means close comment section, do so, right? But running away does not really help because I knew you through TikTok. I was like, who's this girl that's funny, that's beautiful? And found out that you're actually a good actor and started watching your work. So your social media platforms are for you and to create opportunities for yourself. Now, one thing that influencer couples need to understand, as well as couples in the public eye, don't allow online noise to ruin what you have. You know? And in the same breath, I just want to quickly address what the husband said. He said, you guys, right, should keep my wife's names out of your mouths. And it's like, excuse me, sir, we'd like to, but we can't, right? Don't be an influencer or public figure if you don't want to be talked about. Let's just start there. People need to understand this. If you do not want to be talked about, do not become a public figure or an influencer, right? Indirectly, she signed up for this. Really, with her line of work, I mean, you literally signed up for this. Now, what you could advise her on is to master the art of being private and selecting the type of content she puts out there. You know, I mean, if people like Princess Diana could live and die by the camera, it's just how the industry's set up. I mean, Bonang had to learn the hard way and understand that she needs to stop posting her partners. Simply because the public tends to run with certain narratives, and every time you're going to get irritated and need to explain yourself. So the best way is to master the art of being private in this space, right? Don't post anything that you don't want to be questioned on, right? If you love something deeply, don't post about it, right? And don't show the public your insecurities or soft spot because they're going to use it against you, right? Now, Rorisang was very vocal about how she does not like women who are throwing themselves at her husband, whether it's on DMs, following him or flirting with him in person. She even made a video telling us of a situation whereby they went shopping and she got into an Uber and the Uber driver and her husband were packing the groceries and they had a set of flowers and a girl approached her husband with small talk and flirting and all of that. And you could tell that she's annoyed. She didn't like it, right? But I'm thinking to myself, personally, if I had to make a video and come online and tell people to stay away from my man, literally I'll have to run around 3 times on a soccer field before doing that, because I will not come and approach the next person. I will approach my partner and say, what are you doing? What impressions are you putting out there for people to feel so comfortable with you, to flirt with you, or have these stupid small talks with you? You know, when you're in a relationship or married, you carry yourself a certain way. Even your hello, is that with full stop, pass, go? Hello, I'm married, I'm with someone, go. You know, you don't say hello and then expect people to have small talk or flirt with you. It's like, hello, bye. You understand what I'm saying? So she needs to ask him, what is he doing that's allowing all of this behavior? And in the same breath, how hot is your husband that he gets so approached by different women to the point whereby you need to make videos and tell people to stay away from him? Right? Where there's smoke, there is fire. And also, why do you also constantly have to defend him online, right? About these women who are approaching him and DMing him, and what is he doing? What impressions is he sending out there? Do you get what I'm saying? That's the questions you need to start asking yourself. And I think maybe low-key, we also need to ask ourselves, maybe is he entertaining the DMs or the approaches? Now Rorisang feels threatened and insecure, thinking that something could happen. And it's understandable. She's married to this man. It's her man, right? But I think the biggest mistake Rorisang made is to show the public her insecurities. Okay, not insecurities, no, scratch that word. Her soft spot. And clearly her husband is a soft spot. That's why she addressed these issues. And guess what? Girls love a challenge. So they're going to challenge her, right? They're going to use it against her. People are shallow. We live in a shallow society. So I think as a public figure, she had to sit him down and say, babe, I'm very uncomfortable. I don't like this. I see the DMs. I see how they interact with you publicly. Please, can we talk about this and find ways to stop all of this, right? Before coming out online and addressing it to the public. Because one thing about social media, not everyone loves you. Not everyone really wants good for you. So some people are like, you're not above the program. We're going to show you, right? And also goes back to a thing of, she's extremely pretty, she's extremely beautiful, and she's very opinionated, very confident. So it's a thing of, we want to humble her. All right. Now, the question I'm asking today is to women, right? In society, I'm bringing it back to society. What do you do as a woman in a situation like this, where people are throwing themselves at your man, your partner, your husband, your baby daddy, whatever, your situation, right? What do you do then? How do you handle the situation? Have you ever been in a situation like this? Feel free to comment down below. Also, the second question I'm asking, is Rorisang an insecure married woman for coming forward and being confrontational? For telling the public how she feels and what she's not going to tolerate? And lastly, is Rorisang giving off bird behavior? Right? Now, tell me what you think. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.